Good evening, everybody. Mwah. Happy Monday meal prep to you all. I hope you've had a wonderful Labor Day weekend. I have had a great weekend with my family and my friends. I think the best weekends are when we can mix a little bit of family, a little bit of friends, a little bit of relaxation, a little bit of good food, a little bit of fun. And I had a pretty perfect weekend when it comes to that combination. So I got to go see Lady Antebellum last night, which was a wonderful, wonderful experience with some great sisters and friends of mine. Hi guys! I was also able to go to the state fair with my family, which was totally fun. I got to ride rides. I learned that I'm probably a little bit too old to ride certain types of rides because I felt totally sick, almost threw up. That was the first for me. I also tried lots of delicious fair food that was good at the time and not so good afterwards. So time to get back on the wagon here this week. So after some fun, after a little relaxation, after some schoolwork, I spent a few hours today getting back on track with some of my meal prepping so that I would have a really successful week this week. So I'm going to share with you one of the things that I made, eggs in a jar. And this, I would like to give a shout out to all of my teacher friends that are going back to school this week. So many amazing people in that teacher crowd, and I'm so thankful that I get to know them and be close to them, and I think that every kid in their class is really blessed to have them. So this meal today goes out to all the teacher friends that are going back to school. This will be an awesome breakfast, nice and quick, delicious, and easy to heat up every morning. So let's go ahead and get started. Hello, all of my friends that are joining us. Hey, Corey. Hey, Danny. Mwah. Great to see you guys on here. All right, so eggs in a jar, here we go. You need some mason or ball jars. I suggest a wide mouth jar. It makes it a lot easier to pour and mix all of your ingredients in there. So this one is a pint size, wide mouth ball jar. Kind of cute. It's a little bit of a different shape, wider and shorter. Today we're going to be making 4 of these at a time, so this equivalent is to make 4 jars. Hey, Ellie. All right, so here we go. First thing that we do is we heat our oven to 350, and I'm going to give you a little suggestion with your jars. Don't start with cold jars, okay? I've been letting mine sit on top of the oven, so they're kind of getting warmed from the oven's heat. You can also let them sit in a bath of warm water, just because if you have that extreme cold mixed with the extreme heat of the oven, sometimes your glass is going to break. So just a little something to keep you safe and keep glass out of your delicious food. So we got our oven preheated. We're going to take our jars and we're actually going to grease the inside of them. I'm going to choose to use butter today. You could also use coconut oil, and if you have to, use spray, but I would suggest a coconut oil or Kerrygold butter, which I'm learning to love. It comes from grass-fed cows, which is better for us. So I'm just taking a paper towel with some softened butter on it, and I'm going to just coat the inside of my jars. Start with the eggs don't stick. Notice that my jars are also on a cookie sheet. That's going to help for the transportation in and out of the oven. So that way you don't have to touch super hot glass when you're pulling it out. I haven't gotten any suggestions for meals in a while. Hi, Kate. I would love to get some meal prep suggestions from you guys. You know, I like to mix it up and try new things that I've never tried before. So please definitely comment below with ideas that you have. All right, I'm on my last jar. A little bit of butter. Just help the eggs not stick and stay moist. All right, so I have 4 jars on my cookie sheet, greased and ready to go for their ingredients. I'm also going to turn a pan on the stove top. I'm going to put a little bit of olive oil in that pan so that we can saute up some of our veggies that we're going to mix in with our eggs. Tonight I'm going to be using green bell pepper, orange bell pepper, nitrate-free organic lunch meat ham, basically, some green onions, and some mushrooms. And we're just going to saute those up just to soften them a little bit and get them started cooking. And they're going to go at the bottom of our jar. For the actual amount, that is completely up to your preference. Ah, Paula, it's so good to see you. Mwah, I miss you too. It's great to see you on here. I just chop up whatever veggies I have in the fridge. I know people like Brussels sprouts, broccoli, onions, bell peppers, mushrooms, asparagus, really whatever veggies you would like to eat, that's what you should put in there, okay? So we just let those soften up a bit on the stove top. Just mixing them up. Hey, Bree. Then we are going to, olive oil in the pan, veggies, whatever you like. And then if you want to put any breakfast meat in there, this is a super easy recipe to go vegetarian with and just leave the meat out, or you can add some meat like I did. And then we're gonna do 2 eggs per jar. Okay, so tonight we're doing 4 jars. So I put 8 eggs in a bowl. Just gonna whisk them up with my fork here. Then I am going to put in some seasoning. Put in whatever seasoning you like. I'm going to do a little garlic powder. I'm going to do some Italian seasoning. I'm going to do some salt. Hey, JC. I'm going to do some pepper. I really like seasoning, so I don't think you can go wrong with whatever sounds good to you. So we have 8 eggs, 2 for each jar, salt, pepper, garlic, some Italian seasoning, and then we're gonna add a little more liquid. Tonight I'm gonna add water just because it has no calories, and that water is gonna help fluff up the eggs a little bit. You could also use milk to do the same thing, or yogurt, I found out. I just heard about using yogurt in your eggs, and I guess that's to help keep them moist. Since these are gonna be in the fridge for a few days, helps to not dry them out. Giving my veggies a little stir there. So for us, we are gonna add 3/4 of a cup of water tonight. There's a half, and approximately 1/4. So again, whisk it up. Is there anything different that you guys add to your eggs? I never used to add anything to my eggs. I would just cook eggs, but it actually does kind of work. So whisk, whisk, whisk. Again, let's stir our veggies that we're just sauteing and softening up a bit. And we're almost done. When we put our veggie mixture into the jar, all we're gonna do is pour over about 1/4 of our egg mixture. Hey, Lainey. And we're gonna leave at least an inch of room for the eggs to expand. As you can see, they're gonna sink down a little bit after they cool off, but we don't want them to actually like come up over the jar. So make sure that you give yourself some room for those eggs to expand in the oven. Remember, we turned our oven on to 350, and they're gonna cook for approximately 30 minutes. Totally depends on the amount of jars you put in there. It depends on how deep the egg mixture is. So please just kind of watch that for yourself and decide what you think the appropriate time is. Our veggies are rolling now. So you know I love things in jars. I love the overnight oats in jars too. I love the salads in jars. Do you guys have any other ideas for quick things we could cook in a jar and then store in the fridge to eat later in the week? I would love to hear it. All right, I think those veggies are just about done. I'm gonna bring my pan over of jars. Going to take my veggie mixture here with my ham and literally just scoop out even scoops right into my jars. And a little bit extra to put in each jar. Remember, you can put in whatever sounds good to you. If you just want plain eggs, do plain eggs. Or just eggs with cheese. Something like that sounds good too. And some great seasonings. So I have my jars ready with their veggies and ham. Literally just gonna pour my egg mixture over that. And I'm gonna check my height to kind of make sure they're about the same height so that they'll cook nice and evenly. Give them a little stir so you can mix the veggies and meat and eggs all together. And then I'm gonna take some cheddar. Hi, Amanda. Thanks for your tips there too, Tovia. I'm gonna just put a little bit of cheese in each one. We also have a house guest tonight, but I don't see her logged on here. She's gonna get on Facebook Live. Maybe she doesn't have. She's gonna find me on Facebook right now. New friends. This is my roommate Amanda. Her buddy Jen from pharmacy school comes and stays with us about once a month for a little work trip. So that's it. I put my veggies and my meat on the bottom of a greased jar. I added my eggs and water and seasoning mixture on top of that. I put a little bit of cheese in there and then I mixed it all up so that it's all mixed up for when it is cooking. And that is it, my friends. It's going in the oven, 350 for 30 minutes. Remember to put your jars on a cookie sheet so that they're easy to transport and carry. And when they come out, look like this. Pretty tasty. And again, they're gonna look fluffier, but as they cool, they are going to deflate a little bit. And these you can keep in the fridge for up to 5 days. Hey, Wally. And then pop them in the microwave for a minute. I would maybe poke some holes with a fork before you put it in the microwave so that you can get some of that air circulation in there. And then you have a breakfast. A delicious, no carb, eggs, veggies, meat if you want, a little bit of cheese, some seasoning. I'm not gonna lie, this is really good. I'm super happy that I tried this. Thank you, Pinterest. So, give it a whirl, guys. Pretty easy. I forgot to set my timer. I should do that. I would start out at 20 minutes with your oven and see how yours go, but you'll definitely be able to tell the eggs will start to actually look white, and then the top will start to brown and bubble a little bit, and that's how you'll know that it is done. So that is it, my friends, for the eggs in a jar. If you are following the 21-day fix or any of the Beachbody programs and you're using the portion fix containers, the equivalent is 1 red, because we have 2 eggs, and just a little bit of meat. So I just counted this as 2 reds still, so that's 2 proteins, half of a green for our veggies, and half of a blue for our cheese. Again, that's 1 red, half of a green, and half of a blue. Super tasty, easy to take with you to work, easy to keep in the fridge, put a lid on top, and you're good to go for the week. Next week, I will be doing some meal box / snack boxes. Again, you guys, Pinterest is such an awesome resource. I saw these, hey Des, they have a variety of different kind of styles and tastes and flavors that you can go for. But it's basically a variety of goodies from multiple food groups, super easy to prep. It's in those cute portioned off containers. Some people, they're not really bento boxes. They're more like called meal prep boxes on Amazon. You can get like 15 of them for $10 and they're reusable. So I think that I might be using my Prime account to order those this week. But yeah, we're gonna try meal boxes / snack boxes. We'll have portion fix equivalents for those, and I think they're gonna be pretty awesome. Great for on the go, great for snacks, great for taking into the gym or after the gym, great for work, great for road trips, all that kind of stuff. Wanted to let you guys know too that I have a couple of challenge groups coming up. I'm currently doing my shift shop group. We are in our last week of workouts and shakes and meal planning. And let me tell you, that workout kicks your butt. You progress from a week of 25-minute workouts. The second week is 35-minute workouts. And now we're on the 45-minute workouts. It's pretty dang intense, but I'm really glad that I'm doing it. And I'm glad that I have a nice crew of ladies that have joined me on this adventure. So if you are interested in joining one of my challenge groups, we have 2 cleanses that are coming up and then a clean week group. The cleanses are September 11th through the 13th and September 18th through the 20th. They're 3 days. These ones we're doing are just going to be very clean eating. Hey Mira. And shakes, 3 shakes a day. So you do have to purchase Shakeology in order to be a part of this group. You'll need 9 shakes total. You can order 2 sample packs to give you those 9 shakes. That way you can try every flavor that Beachbody has available. And for those 2 sample packs, it's gonna cost you approximately $45 plus shipping and handling. Or if you already have bought in those sample packs and you know that you like Shakeology and you wanna jump on the wagon here and get rolling with a good program, to get the whole bag, the 30-day supply is $129.95. Then if you sign up to be an auto ship member, that drops down to approximately $100 a month. So if you are interested in learning more about that, about trying the shakes and then eating actual real food on a cleanse, including coffee. I actually do have a cup of coffee every morning when I do the cleanse. I just use a plant-based creamer, so like an almond milk creamer or a coconut milk creamer. Or if you don't use creamer, even better. I wish I was in that place. I just can't make myself do it yet. But we'll be eating lots of fruit, lots of veggies, a little bit of lean protein, a cup of coffee if you'd like, and definitely green tea and lots of water. But cleanses are awesome, and I think they're even better when you can actually eat a little bit, especially if it's real food that you're eating. So it's just helping us learn to eat cleaner and training our body to like that clean stuff. Also in October, I'm gonna do a challenge group for Clean Week. Clean Week is a new program that's coming out with Beachbody for people that have kind of been out of the workout game for a while, out of the paying attention to what they're eating, and they're trying to get back into a program. So if you're interested in that, I would love to share with you more about that, and I'll definitely be posting. And thank you so much for your kindness to me as I do post. I definitely in the last 5 or 6 months have started posting all the time on social media. I was not really into that before. But for me, I've been using social media kind of as an accountability tool for myself to put out there, hey, here's what I'm doing. Because when you put it out there to everybody, it definitely makes you stick to it a little bit better. So thank you for your kindness and your grace to me as I share my journey with you. I would love to have more followers on YouTube. I'm posting my meal prep videos there every week, and I forgot to post my frozen yogurt cups last week, so I will definitely be putting those on tonight, as well as these eggs in the mason jar. But check me out on YouTube, and you can watch my videos anytime you want. So look in the comments for the link to my YouTube channel, and as always, check out my beachbodycoach.com/body, mind, soul, and spirit for any information, and just if you're curious about starting on this journey. Hope you guys have a great week. Please be careful with the fires, be careful with the smoke in the air. Keep yourself cool, drink lots of water, and think good positive thoughts for our friends that are in difficult situations throughout the country. So much love to you. Have a great week.